Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into 25 common things that so many girls are really afraid of. These are the everyday fears that a lot of women quietly deal with. If you enjoy this video, please hit that subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell, and let's get into it. 1. Fear of complete darkness. Many girls feel absolutely terrified when the power suddenly goes out or they find themselves alone in a pitch-black room. The silence and not being able to see what's around them makes their heart race and often brings on a full panic attack. Even familiar places feel unsafe and threatening in total darkness. 2. Fear of cockroaches. Suddenly spotting a cockroach crawling across the floor at night makes them scream and run away instantly. The idea of it getting close or touching their skin is enough to cause a complete freakout. They often freeze or call someone else to deal with it. 3. Fear of insects and creepy crawlies. Spiders, ants, centipedes, or any kind of bugs can make their skin crawl instantly. Even a small insect in the house can turn a peaceful evening into a big source of anxiety and stress. They usually avoid rooms until someone else checks and clears them. 4. Fear of walking alone at night. Walking outside alone after dark feels extremely dangerous and unsettling. Every shadow, footstep, or strange noise makes them feel unsafe and constantly on edge. They often keep their phone ready and walk quickly to reach safety. 5. Fear of abandoned buildings. Old, empty, or run-down buildings give off a very creepy and eerie vibe. The thought of going inside one makes them imagine horrible things happening. They usually avoid such places completely, even during the day. 6. Fear of hospitals and medical places. Going to a hospital or clinic alone is highly stressful for many girls. The strong medical smell, cold environment, and fear of receiving bad news make them feel very nervous and uncomfortable. They often need someone to accompany them for support. 7. Fear of heights. Standing on high balconies, bridges, or cliffs makes their legs shake with fear. The thought of accidentally falling or losing balance creates instant panic and dizziness. They usually stay far away from edges and railings. 8. Fear of thunderstorms. Loud thunder and bright lightning flashes make them want to hide under the covers immediately. The powerful noise and unpredictability of the storm keep them awake and scared for hours. They often play music or stay close to someone for comfort. 9. Fear of strangers following her. Feeling like an unknown person is walking behind them or watching them causes immediate fear and worry. They start checking their surroundings constantly and look for ways to escape safely. This feeling makes them very aware of their personal safety. 10. Fear of ghosts and supernatural. After hearing ghost stories or watching horror movies, every small sound at night feels like something paranormal. Being alone in the house makes them imagine ghosts or spirits around every corner. They often sleep with lights on or call friends late at night. 11. Fear of deep water/drowning. Swimming in deep pools or the ocean feels terrifying for many girls. The fear of not being able to touch the bottom and possibly drowning is very real. They usually stay in shallow areas and avoid going too far out. 12. Fear of elevators or closed spaces. Getting stuck in an elevator or being in small, tight rooms triggers strong claustrophobia. Breathing becomes difficult and panic sets in very quickly. They often prefer taking stairs even if it's many floors. 13. Fear of crowds or public speaking. Being in a big crowd or having to speak in front of people causes heavy anxiety and nervousness. They worry a lot about being judged or making a mistake in front of others. This fear often holds them back from opportunities. 14. Fear of getting lost in an unknown city. In a new city, losing their way can quickly lead to a full panic attack. Not knowing where to go or who to ask for help makes them feel completely helpless and vulnerable. They usually rely heavily on maps and GPS. 15. Fear of wild animals in the forest. Hearing animal sounds while hiking or camping makes them freeze in fear. The possibility of suddenly coming face to face with a wild animal feels extremely frightening. They stay close to their group and remain alert. 16. Fear of power outage at night. When all the lights suddenly go out at night, the darkness and silence feel completely overwhelming. They don't know what to do or where to move safely in their own home. Candles or flashlights become their best friends in these moments. 17. Fear of driving alone on highway. Long drives on empty highways alone bring worries about car breakdowns or strange people stopping nearby. It feels risky, lonely, and unpredictable. They often avoid night drives or long solo trips. 18. Fear of basement or attic. Going down to a dark basement or up to an old attic feels scary and uncomfortable. The dusty corners, unknown spaces, and possibility of hidden things give them chills. They usually avoid these areas unless absolutely necessary. 19. Fear of heavy rain and flood. During heavy storms, the fear of water flooding the house or getting trapped makes them anxious and restless. They keep checking weather updates and prepare emergency plans. The sound of pouring rain often keeps them awake. 20. Fear of being watched or stalked. The constant feeling that someone might be following or secretly watching them creates huge stress and paranoia. It makes them always aware of their surroundings and extra cautious. This fear affects how freely they move in public places. 21. Fear of spiders. Seeing a spider, even a small one, can cause immediate panic and screaming. They worry about it crawling on them while sleeping or hiding in clothes. Many girls refuse to enter a room until the spider is completely gone. 22. Fear of large dogs. Approaching or being near big dogs makes them freeze with fear, even if the dog is friendly. Past experiences or stories make them expect sudden aggression. They usually cross the street or ask owners to keep dogs away. 23. Fear of flying in airplanes. Turbulence or the thought of flying high above the ground causes intense anxiety before and during flights. They often grip the armrests tightly and feel relieved only after landing. Many avoid air travel whenever possible. 24. Fear of needles and injections. Seeing a needle or getting a blood test triggers strong fear and sometimes fainting. The pain and anticipation make medical procedures very difficult. They often need someone to hold their hand during shots. 25. Fear of being alone at home for long periods. Staying home alone for several hours or days, especially at night, brings feelings of vulnerability. Every little sound feels suspicious and threatening. They often keep lights on and stay connected on calls for comfort. These are 25 common fears that many girls face every day. Which one do you relate to the most? Tell me in the comments below. I read all of them. In upcoming videos, we'll explore these fears one by one with full real horror stories. If you liked this, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Stay safe, keep facing your shadows, and I'll see you in the next one.